Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Want to talk to you today about self-love. There's a lot of videos about everybody talking about self-love and how to love yourself and how to create that mindset so that you can feel complete or you can feel whole, so that you go about your life or you go about your days just feeling that wholeness. But I'm here to tell you something. Self-love is something that you, to really know what self-love, you need to first tap into something that's very, very interesting. It's your consciousness, bottom line. So what is consciousness? Very simply put, it's you. It's the true you. It's who you are, okay? In other words, you're not the mind, you're not the body. The consciousness is the awareness itself. But how do you tap into that? How do you tap into that? Very simply. It's very simple. You tap into it by sitting down, taking time for yourself, close your eyes, meditate. And when I mean meditate, I'm not talking about going into a limbo state. I'm talking about just sitting back, observing your thoughts, knowing all the things that you're feeling within your body, knowing all the things that are happening and observing it. When you begin to observe yourself, when you begin to feel what's going on, then you start realizing, wow, if I can observe this, then I must not be that, because I am observing it. Anything that can be observed, you can't be. So now you ask yourself the question, well, then who's observing? And you realize you can tap into who's observing because it is you. And once you know who you are, now you're in a state of consciousness. Now you're in your true state in what you are. And when you can tap into that, I can tell you that once you're in that awareness, it's when you can begin to know your own power and know what self-love is. Self-love is something natural. It's who you are. It's who you are. You are love. You are peace. You are joy. You are abundance. You are wealth, health, prosperity, joy. That's who you are. The problem is that we have not tapped into that power, that potential that is within us, because we're in our mind. And the mind cannot perceive those things because the way the mind thinks is like this. The mind is 3D. I mean, it looks at everything in like a polarized state. Past and future. That's the way it looks at things. Dark, light, up, down, side to side. It looks at everything polarized. But the present moment, because it hasn't happened, it's always happening. In other words, it's always evolving. It can't be there. It can only hold on to the past or the future. So when you're in the present moment, that's when you're most alive, and that's when you're in your most conscious state. So when you are in that conscious state is when you are most in your own power, in who you truly are. So my suggestion to you is, the sooner you make the shift in meditating, 5 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time throughout the day, take time for yourself to tap into that and let that become a habit, and you will begin to see great changes in your life. I promise you. So try that, and I'll come back, and next video I'll share more stuff, more interesting points, so that you can begin to evolve within that state that you're in. Okay? Well, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and catch you in the next one. Take care.